go.
Our group assignment was to develop a human resources plan that would allow for the expedited forward movement of the work of the Alliance in between meetings and summits. So this group started by talking about the skill sets that would be necessary in thinking about the future and the types of work that will be necessary, that the Alliance wants to accomplish. So we identified a series of skills needed, including grant writing and coordinating skills, summit coordinating skills, event planning, project and pilot coordination skills, and so on. From there, we talked about an administrative model and talked about the pros and cons of a centralized model, where you might have a staff office with full-time FTEs representing, carrying out these functions, versus perhaps a central Alliance coordinator's office that would then coordinate in-kind staff resources that would be volunteered by participating organizations. And we landed on that as a viable model looking to the future. We determined that the necessary FTE equivalent that would be required in order to move the work of the Alliance forward would be approximately 2.5 to 3.0 FTEs. Again, disseminated across this central Alliance office and in-kind staff resources volunteered by participating organizations. Then we moved on to talking about a structure that would oversee the work of the staff on behalf of the Alliance, and that the staff office would be have access to guide its work in between meetings, and the steering committee that would carry out this function would be, again, responsible for managing staff resources, assuring that the Alliance work is progressing in between meetings. The steering committee would be 5 members with staggered terms, and the names, the individuals would be drawn from a list of volunteers who expressed interest in serving on the committee. The terms would be staggered. Every year, 2 members would rotate off, and their replacements would be selected using the process I described previously. The steering committee would meet as needed by conference call. And then finally, we distinguished between the role of the steering committee and the role of the sponsor group, which is to work with Innovation Labs to plan and design the work of the summits.
Yeah.
Is that 2 minutes? Is it all?
Yeah. I'm trying to